Yes, it is me, market vendor here again today. Well, listen, I see that the Private Sector Association, led by Mr. Ed Clark, the Honourable Mr. Ed Clark, he's a very honourable man, have come out in favour of the moving of Lord Nelson. Now listen, my mother always used to tell me, boy, if you're going to do something, try and do it right. Don't worry to do it halfway. You understand where I'm coming from? If you got something to do it the right way. And my mother would never compromise until the job was done. If you had something to clean, you better clean it all the way. Not halfway jobs used to work. What happens, son? You left out that part, go back and finish it. You understand? I learned them things from early. So you see me, market vendor, I hear my mother's voice in my head all the time. Boy, try and do things the right way. And don't do it in the halfway. Yeah. Now listen, I take my mother literally sometimes. I gotta tell you, sometimes it get me in a lot of trouble. You know this thing about halfway and whole way. Yes. Anyhow, let me bring this home now to Lord Nelson. The problem with the Lord Nelson situation is, as Mr. Clark rightly pointed out, is where he is located. Because the minute that you rename Trafalgar Square and call it National Hero Square, well, Mr. Nelson can't be nowhere inside there. Now, when I hear they talking about belting Nelson in the sea, I thought they talking about my friend Admiral Nelson. And I get real defensive because the Admiral is my buddy from up there, so at CBC. So nobody impelled the Admiral in the ocean, cause I know he brother's a big gorilla in the army, but I ain't too sure if he, Admiral Nelson himself, can swim. I hope he can, carrying a name like Nelson and putting Admiral before it. Admiral, can you swim? I hope so, my brother. I hope you can swim. Anyhow, you see, so once you have a National Hero Square, you can't got Nelson inside there. He belongs somewhere else. Somebody said to me that they had recommended years ago that we take Queen's Park and turn that into National Hero Square and get rid of the name Queen's Park, because you really don't need that. But yeah, now we got a lot of room there. You could have put up a lot of statues of a lot of national heroes. I like that idea myself too as well. I like the idea that Queen's Park will become National Heroes Park. I ain't too sure if we can put all the statues of the people in Trafalgar Square, now renamed as National Hero Square. But it is very clear that Mr. Nelson got to go. Don't mind Mr. Ed Clark, like he trying to kerfuffle market vendor, because he had me run into, Google and thing, and Siri asking Siri to explain the meaning of this word, this big word that he said. He said that Lord Nelson's presence down there was incongruous. And I thought he was talking about in Congress. You understand? I had to go and check this big word there, boy, incongruous. I checked the spelling too. I had to check even the pronunciation. Because you know them is words that market don't really use in everyday life. But Mr. Clark, they using it and they're rolling off. Mr. Clark town just easy so. So you see me market vendor, I agree. He got to go. The question now isn't whether he got to go or not. Is we got to go where? Where are we going to put him? You understand? You got to decide where you're going to put him. You can put him in front of the museum. I mean, after all, you got a lot of relics up there, so on. That tell you a lot about your history, whether you like it or not. You know, somewhere out by the historic garrison, that would be an appropriate place too as well. If we get this screwed up museum thing going down there, would be a good place to put it to as well, And, but the point is, he got to move. He got to move because it's National Heroes Square, National Heroes Park, Square, whatever you want to call it. But also, what we going to do in that square, what we going to put up out there, we going to put up some of our people now, so that we reflect in the times of the national heroes. You see me, market vendor? I go on for now. You have a beautiful, a blessed, and a wonderful day. And make sure it's not an incongruous day.